this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. Hit hard to short. And he's retired, one away. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Josh Harrison do his thing. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Josh Harrison comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first, and Cologne's looking good here as he gets 2 quick ones to start the inning.
Batting third,
Josh Bell the next to hit.
55.
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. In there at the knees, strike one. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Inciarte, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Here's David Freese to stand in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. A little bouncer. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. It's on to the box. Ivan Nova, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's having an exceptional season. He's able to put together a solid year, an ERA in the low 2s. He's been around the plate. He's pitching deep in games. Dominating performance from him with his team in the game, and him maybe walking out of here with another W.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting second.
So digging in now, Dansby Swanson. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Dribbled up the line. Freese ranges to his right. And the throw forces the first baseman to leave his feet, and by the time he came down, it's too late.
Right fielder, Nick Markakis.
He's set, and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Did you see the movement on that pitch? Started right at him and came back over the plate. That is that 2-seamer with great movement.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out. Scoreless.
Leading off for the Pirates, catcher Francisco Cervelli.
Line drive to center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Well, he's watched himself struggle now, and his average has fallen below 240. So that's a welcome hit for him, and I'm sure the manager as well.
Here's the first pitch to him. Number 36 shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0. Colon ready with the 1-0. Sacrifice attempt here. But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Batting 7th.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That rolls foul for strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting 8th.
So stepping in, number 61. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike two. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with looking at a fastball to end the inning? Pirates leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's Matt Kemp now. Certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there for strike one.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A two-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Cervelli corrals it. The throw to first is in time, one down.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Pirates. And I'm looking down there at the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. If you're tired, you better wake up, because he's going to snap the ball back at you as the pitcher. He's going to make the game move and exciting. He's a throwback. Old school Cervelli.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Making the play here is Harrison, and there are two away now.
Batting 6.
Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And a fastball just a bit high. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Number 61 onto the grass, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. So striding forward now, Ivan Nova. 9-1-2 due up.
Nova.
And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. And he drops it.
Well, you see that sometimes in day games. It's easy to say that from here that he should have made the play, but the ball gets lost in that big sky sometimes. It's a play that should have been made. You kind of feel bad for him at the same time.
Into the box now, Adam Frazier, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
Josh Harrison stands in. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 1-0. Ripped down the line.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Colon looks back. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Markakis is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Josh Bell. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In there, and it's 0-1.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
3rd inning, no score to this point. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2 from the stretch. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play. Digging in, Rio Ruiz. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
3rd baseman, Rio
First
Ruiz.
pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Frazier will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Batting 8th, second baseman,
Standing in, Jace Peterson, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
The pitcher, Bartolo Colon, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Up next for Atlanta,
Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a looper to left. And now Harrison will look this one in to retire the side. So it's no runs. No. Digging in for his second at-bat, David Freese comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Oh, that was a good pitch to hit.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of David Freese. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Yes, he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 36. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good fastball there from Colon. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Ready for another chance. Jordy Mercer, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-1 delivery. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Number 61.
Striding in once again, number 61. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. And the inning is over.
Leading off for the Braves here in the 4th. The shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Watson.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder.
22, Nick Markakis.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. And he makes a great diving stop for the out.
Up next for Atlanta, left fielder, Matt.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Kemp. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Mercer dives. What a stop. It's there, and he's out. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special. Into the box, Ivan Nova. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 1-1. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. That's popped up now towards short right field. Peterson will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that's taken for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Markakis giving chase. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 5.
Digging in once again, Josh Harrison. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, this is powered into left field for a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the inning hot and brings in Josh Bell.
I like it. Hard line drive on the fastball, hit off the fastball, and good things happen.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And that misses 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left. Here's Matt Adams now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The catcher, number 24.
Stepping up to the plate, Kurt Suzuki comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Man, that's a nice at bat. Found himself down 0-2, and he just continues to fight. Fought off pitches, gets a 2-2 count, and gets a base hit.
Stepping in now, Rio Ruiz. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and now it's 2-1 in favor of Atlanta.
It's almost a shame because he was pitching a gem today, at least until he served up this 2-run. 1 swing, is all it takes to change a pitcher's entire day.
In now, Jace Peterson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. No home runs as of yet, and 7 driven in. Comes in with a changeup, and it's 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's really being aggressive right now, Matt. Got himself into a great hitter's count, and then you see him check swing. You don't see that very often on the fastball. He's ready to swing, and he held up enough to let it go for a ball.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. Into the box now, Bartolo Colon. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. And this one's in the dirt. The 0-1 on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Here's Ender Inciarte. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Liner toward right center. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run. Here's David Freese to stand in. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Catcher.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Peterson is there. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, number 36. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Well, it wasn't a bullet and very impressive for the ball to land out there on the base hit on the soft liner. But what I did like is 0-2, he continued to battle, and that's the type of hitter he is. He's not going to give away in that bat.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Here's Jordy Mercer now. Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Fastball in there for a called strike. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2. This is line to left. Under this one is Harrison, and he's got it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the box, Nick Markakis. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt.
Digging in once again, Matt Kemp. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swung on and missed for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, he's having a terrific season. Keeping that average up there above the 300 mark. That's an indication right there. 2 strikes and still able to get the base hit.
Standing in now, Matt Adams. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Harrison has a